So sometimes I like to give the spotlight to some smaller movies that I missed over the years. This one came out in 2013. It's a movie called Big Bad Wolves. It's an Israeli film, and it is about a man who has been accused of being a pedophile, but he gets off on a technicality. There's not enough evidence or whatever to get him, but they're pretty sure that it's him. So definitely an anger-inducing kind of plot right there to go along. But then there is the father of one of his victims and a cop who is kind of this disgruntled cop and everything, who has left the force so that he can go against apprehending this guy basically in not so legal ways. So basically the two do end up forming a team together and they abduct this guy. And from then on, the movie gets pretty violent, pretty dark in some certain ways, but also, and most astonishingly, pretty funny. Something about Big Bad Wolves that I really appreciate, that I think would have been quite a hard thing to achieve, is that this movie is a really great dark comedy. It's not just a drama or a horror or whatever. It mixes everything in together so well. There are a lot of things that go on where you're like, one thing will lead into another. There's lots of things where things like there's cause and effect in this film. In that way, I feel like it's very grounded and realistic because, you know, if somebody fucks up in one way, that is definitely going to lead to problems later on in the film. And you don't quite know who to trust as well. This is something that I love in a lot of movies where they have very morally great characters. You know, none of the people in this movie are particularly good people. Arguably one of them, like arguably the cop is maybe, but it's definitely arguable whether any of them are good or anything. And it's just a very interesting film for those sorts of reasons. You don't quite know who to side with, and that is the kind of stuff that I love in film. I love when these movies kind of make me question this kind of thing. But yeah, the movie's really dark. It's not going to be for everyone, especially with the subject matter and all that stuff. Like, you know, a lot of people would not like this movie. And look, like I said, this is from 2013. It's not like a lot of people who aren't interested are looking at it like, maybe I should watch this thing. Like, you're not just going to come across this one. Like, you know what I mean? You kind of have to search this one out if you are going to want to watch it. But if it sounds like your kind of thing, oh man, it's a major recommend. I'm really glad that I watched this one. I think it's fantastic. Famously, Quentin Tarantino said it was his favorite movie of 2013. And yeah, I can back him up on that. I can definitely see this being a great contender for that year, which it wasn't a great year exactly. Nothing is really even springing to mind. What the hell came out in 2013? I don't even know. I'm like Guardians of the Galaxy? Nah, that was 2014. What the hell came out in 2013? Nothing. Who cares? Big Bad Wolves, that's what came out in 2013. Watch it if you haven't seen it. Sounds good because it's pretty badass. And it's just admirably kind of funny as well. Thanks for watching, and yeah, do the things, please. Don't forget to do the things. You know what the things are, the things that the YouTubers say to do at the end of videos, okay? Just do them. Ciao.